again, the yoga practice is not just on the mat either, as we have discussed earlier. We begin on the mat, we begin together as a group, but the real journey is our everyday life. And we make progress on our own. And to find that there is oneness. And so we make a lone journey to find that we're all together as one. With that, let us begin. Any comfortable seated posture. Eyes softly closed. Three deep breaths. And after 3 deep breaths, allow the normal breaths. And observe wherever you can feel the breath the most. There's no right answer. Wherever you feel your breath the most. Shoulders relaxing even as the spine is comfortably straight. And as the spine is comfortably erect, as you inhale, you would see the whole body responding to the inhalation and exhalations. But you might be finding the breath more easily in some parts. Pay attention there. Could be your abdomen, chest, nostrils. Let's take a resolution to pay attention to this breath that visits this body. And all of these observed through the mind, which has the capacity to watch itself. Whatever the experience is in the theater of mind, and we have the capacity to be a witness. And we take the resolution to be that witness for the next hour, whatever comes onto the stage of experience. Can be comedy, tragedy, and it does not really matter what the experience is. We follow the instructions as diligently as we could, as best as we could, without crossing into aggression. Palms to the heart center, Namaskara. Tilt your head forward. Gently open your eyes. Inhaling, arms by the side, palms going up, looking up. Exhaling, palms coming down to the chest, looking down at the fingers. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One last round. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Release. Come to cat posture. Your palms are shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart. Inhaling, look up. Exhaling, look down. Arch your back up. Inhaling, look up. Allow the spine to hang loose. Exhaling, look down, arch your back up. 3 more rounds. After completing, neutral. Now, next, inhaling, come to plank posture. Exhaling, drop your knees down, cat posture. Inhaling, plank. Exhaling, cat. 3 more rounds. After completing neutral spine, cat posture. Right leg back, parallel to the ground. Bring the leg just a bit up. And bring the knee down. Inhaling, left leg back and up. Exhaling, knee down. Inhaling, right leg back and up. Exhaling, knee down. Inhaling, left leg back and up. Exhaling, knee down. 3 more rounds like that. Right and left is 1 round. After completing, Utthita Balasana. Take your seat bones all the way to the heels. And head down, chest and head down. Arms stretched to the front. Utthita Balasana. If you're not able to reach the forehead to the ground, make tight fists with your hands. Stack the tight fists and rest your forehead on the tight stacked fists. 3, 2, 1. Cat posture. Ashtanga Namaskara. Slowly allow your chest to reach the ground. If you're If you are not able to do that, just lie flat and then walk your knees forward just a bit. Seat bones up. 3, 2, 1. And come back to cat posture. Neutral cat posture. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, right foot forward. Right foot back. Adho Mukha. Inhaling, left foot forward. Left foot back. Plank. Adho Mukha. Bend your knees and walk your feet toward your palms. You can bend the knee as much as you need to bring your palms as close to the palms. And then once you reach the balance on your feet, hands on your waist. Inhaling, come up. Release the arms, stand relaxed. Surya Namaskara practice. Tadasana. Feet close together, front of the mat. Shoulders relaxed. Palms facing the thighs, sides of the thighs. Fingers reaching toward the ground. As much gap between your ears and shoulders. Remember, I keep repeating that. As much gap between your ears and shoulders so you don't shrug your shoulders. Just as in Tadasana. Shoulders relaxed and down. Bring even weight distribution on your feet. Micro adjustments to your hip, to your head. And if your inner arches are collapsing inward, generating energy by pressing the part of your sole of your foot underneath the big toe. A gentle pressure there, waking up the inner arches. By pressing the big toe and the part underneath that. Activate your inner arches. Your inner arches are not collapsing inward if they are collapsing. And find that energy go through the inner legs all the way up to the head. As you make the foundation strong and root through the foundation and extend the roof of your head up, you would find a certain balance and ease. Namaskara Mudra. 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara begin. Every breath counts. Pay attention to every breath. If the mind is wandering, gently bring it back to the practice. After completing, stand relaxed. Allow the breath to normalize on its own. And watch the process of normalization. Three deep breaths. Let's practice few variations on Surya Namaskara, different variations. We'll explore a few variations. Take 3 deep breaths. This variation is called, sometimes referred to as Surya Namaskara A in Ashtanga Vinyasa series. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Namaskara. Take your arms up, press the palms. Urdhva Hastasana. This posture is called Urdhva Hasta. Urdhva is up. Hasta, hands. Urdhva Hasta. Bring balance on your feet. Palms pressing. Next exhalation, Uttanasana, full forward bend. Relax the shoulders. You can bend the knees if you need to allow the abdomen to be as near or on the thighs if you can. Fingertips on the mat, perhaps. Now, next inhalation, look to the front and flatten your back. Look to the front and flatten your back. Ardha Uttana variation. And then from here, walk back or jump back to plank. Use for now, walk back to plank. Arms on the ground, walk back to plank. Drop your knees down. In this posture, usually normal thing is Chaturanga Dandasana. Chaturanga Dandasana is you would have seen in push-ups. You go down, get your entire body parallel to the ground, and then you come up. And that is when you go down and get your entire body parallel to the ground and hold it, and that is Chaturanga Dandasana. A variation of this you can do from here with knees down. Start bending your elbows close to the body. Allow the chest to go down. Bring the upper body parallel to the ground and hold. This you can modify as this is easier than bringing the entire body. Now from here, go to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 deep breaths. After 3 deep breaths, next exhalation, walk forward with the feet closer to the palms like we did earlier. Or those who have been practicing can jump forward to bring the feet. As you end, Ardha Uttana, fingers on the ground, flatten your back, look to the front. Next exhalation, full forward bend. Next inhalation, Urdhva Hastasana. Arms up, press the palms. Next exhalation, release the arms. This is a variation called Surya Namaskara A variation. The only thing that I did differently was instead of jumping back and then Chaturanga, we made a variation of that. Let's practice Chaturanga and then come back to Surya Namaskara. Come to cat posture. Now, before you go to Chaturanga, let's practice the one that we just did before. Bend your elbows close to the body, bring the upper body closer to the ground. Push forward, you can push forward, you can push forward. Yes, push, the entire upper body going forward, chest between the palms, or align the chest between the palms. So this you can try. If you're not able to do Chaturanga, come back to neutral cat posture. Now those who can, come to plank posture. Now bend your elbows, bring the entire body parallel to the ground. Inhaling, come up. drop your knees down, cat posture. So when you're able to bring the entire body parallel to the ground, Chaturanga, if you can do that, do that. Others who can drop, or others can drop the knees down and bring the upper body closer to the mat, not all the way down to the mat. Keep the elbows close to the body. Not, you tend to, usually I've seen students having our elbows going to outward toward the side walls instead. With awareness, keep the elbows close to the body as you bend. Bring the whole upper body closer to the ground. Let's practice this one more time. Plank. Those who need to, drop your knees. Others, Chaturanga Dandasana. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, and then inhaling, come up to plank and drop your knees down. Now, the same thing that we will do, from Chaturanga, we will proceed to Urdhva Mukha. That is what we will do in the next round of Surya Namaskara. Now come up to standing. We will put this together in Surya Namaskara. Take a deep breath, exhale. Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling Urdhva Hastasana. Exhaling Uttanasana. Inhaling Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling, walk back to plank or jump back to plank. Next exhalation, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Drop your knees down if you need to. Drop your knees down and then exhaling Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 deep breaths. And then next inhalation, walk forward or jump forward. Look to the front and jump forward or walk forward. Ardha Uttana. As you complete the jump, Ardha Uttana. Look to the front. Yes. And then next exhalation, Uttanasana. Next inhalation, Urdhva Hastasana. You're not looking up in Urdhva. Palms are up, your soft gaze is directly ahead. And then exhaling Namaskara Mudra. Release your arms. Stand relaxed. Let's repeat Surya Namaskara one more time. Take a deep breath, exhale. Feet close together onto the mat. Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling Urdhva Hastasana. Exhaling Uttanasana. Inhaling Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling, walk forward to plank or walk back to plank or jump back to plank. Inhale and exhaling Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 deep breaths. Look to the front, inhaling, jump forward or walk forward, bring your feet, and end in Ardha Uttana. Exhaling, Uttana. Inhaling, Urdhva Hasta. Exhaling, Namaskara Mudra. Release the arms. Stand relaxed. With the jumping back and forth and Chaturanga, this variation of Surya Namaskara is more dynamic. And you can reduce the intensity by walking back and forth rather than jumping back and forth. And a variation of Chaturanga by having the knees down and then bending the elbows and bringing the upper body closer to the ground. You can reduce the intensity as you begin practicing. As you continue to practice, you might even prefer the more dynamic version as you practice further. Let's do one last round of Surya Namaskara A before we explore Surya Namaskara B. Front to the mat, Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling, Urdhva Hasta. Exhaling, Uttana. Inhaling, Ardha Uttana. Exhaling, walk back or jump back to plank. Inhale, exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 deep breaths. Look to the front, jump forward, walk forward, inhaling, Ardha Uttana. Exhaling, Uttana. Inhaling, Urdhva Hasta. Exhaling, Namaskara. Release the arms, stand relaxed. And watch as we took a resolution to watch the inner experience. The variations of Surya Namaskara, you might feel attracted or you might be resisting because our mind resists changes or is enamored of something new. Whatever that is, watch that. There is no right or wrong experience, whatever the experience. We are just following the instructions as diligently as we can without crossing over to aggression. 3 deep breaths. Surya Namaskara B is, there are lots of things that are similar, but there are few things added. For example, we will have additionally Utkatasana. We'll also have Virabhadrasana, first variation. As part of this sequence, also called as Surya Namaskara B variation. 3 deep breaths. This is a bit more dynamic, having pretty much the elements of Surya Namaskara A with a little more postures. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling, Urdhva Hasta. Exhaling, Utkatasana. Inhaling, Urdhva Hasta. Exhaling, Uttanasana. Inhaling, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling, plank. Inhale, exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, right foot forward. Exhale, inhaling, back foot firmly on the mat. Inhaling, Virabhadrasana, first variation. Exhaling, Ashwasanchalana. And right foot back plank. Next exhalation, Chaturanga Dandasana. You can do it with the drop knees. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, left foot forward between the hips. Place the back foot more firmly on the mat. Next inhalation, Virabhadrasana, first variation. Exhaling, drop back to Ashwa. Left foot back, plank. Inhale. Exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 deep breaths. After 5 deep breaths, look to the front. Inhaling, jump forward or walk forward. Ardha Uttana. Exhaling, Uttanasana. Inhaling, Utkatasana. Next inhalation, Urdhva Hasta. Exhaling, Namaskara Mudra. Release the arms, stand relaxed. If You feel like at any time you're crossing over into aggression, watch that. And if you need a break, take a break. You can sit in Sukhasana, relax. Any sharp pain or dizziness, not feeling well at any time, don't feel compelled to go on when the body is giving you clear signals. Three deep breaths. I was thinking of repeating this 2 more times, but instead, what we will do is we will go back to our classic Surya Namaskara, but introduce Anjeneyasana. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Take a deep breath, exhale. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling, Hasta Uttanasana, back bend. Exhaling, forward bend. Inhaling, right foot back. Left foot back. Drop your knees down. What we will do is we will go back to Ashva, but from Ashva we will approach Anjeneyasana. Go back to plank. Adho Mukha. Inhaling, left foot forward between the palms. Drop your right knee down, right ankle pointing back. Hands on the waist, straighten up the spine. Arms up, press the palms. 3, 2, 1. Ashvasanchalana, exhale. Knees off the ground. Left foot back. Drop your knees down, Ashtanga Namaskara. Inhaling Bhujangasana. Exhaling Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, right foot forward. Drop your left knee down, left ankle pointing back, left toes pointing back, hands on the waist. Straighten up the spine. Arms up, press the palms. Anjeneyasana. 3, 2, 1. Ashvasanchalana. Right foot back. Plank. Drop your knees down. Vajrasana. Shashankasana. If you're not able to reach the forehead to the ground, make tight fists and land your forehead. And if that does not help you relax, find a way, find a posture to relax. Even in Sukhasana, you can relax. Vajrasana. Sukhasana. Back of your hands on your thighs and knees, elbows comfortably bent. Eyes softly closed. Observe your inner experience, whatever that may be. You're not looking for a particular type of experience. We're not searching for an experience. We're not running away from an experience. We're just becoming more observant, that's all. Observant of our own inner world. And there is a world seemingly as infinite as the outward world. Gently open your eyes. Stretch the left arm and point it to the left wall. Left arm stretch, palms facing, lean toward the left wall and place the left palm on the ground. Both seat bones on the ground, right arm up toward the ceiling. And allow the left elbow to bend and the right arm to come up and over, stretch. Look up at the ceiling. Relax your right hip to find a better stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, right arm up. Exhaling, release the posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Stretch your right arm toward the right wall and place the palm on the ground, left arm up. Bend your right elbow enough to stretch as you bend toward your right side. Look up at the ceiling. Both seat bones on the ground. Relax your left hip down to find just a bit more stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, left arm up. Exhaling, release the posture. Lie down on your mat. Legs close together, feet relaxed. Arms close to the body, palms facing down. Normalizing the blood pressure. Hug your knees, rock back and forth. Side to side. Settle back down. Release the legs. Shavasana. Make any final movements before you can simply rest without needing to move at all. Legs can be as comfortably wide, even off the mat is fine. Arms comfortably stretched. Shoulders a bit moved away from your ears. No shrug in the shoulders. Any shrug in the shoulders reduces our breath efficiency. It constrains our breath. A broad chest without constraints allows the visiting breath more room to come in, welcoming the visiting breath. With the posture, a relaxed, completely relaxed posture. Awareness on your abdomen. Watching every breath. And a general awareness of the entire body. The energetic presence of you on the mat. Relax. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently come out of Shavasana. Take your time to sit up. Roll to your right side and sit up. After stretching, any comfortable seated posture. You're continuing to be the observer of the inner experience. Gently take your hands back. Inhaling, growing taller. Exhaling, bending forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, come up. Rub your palms. Massage your eyes. Close your eyes. Gently open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much. Have a great evening ahead. Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep safe, all of you, please. Thank you. You and your families. Keep safe, please. Thank you.
Jen,
Question? Yes.
Yeah, actually, I have one question. The Surya Namaskar type A, B, and normal one. So when to practice which one?
Depends on how active you prefer.
Yeah.
Either one of them you can choose, or you can try different things different days, or you can try few of each. Depends entirely on you. There is no prescription. Only in Ashtanga Vinyasa series there is a prescription. But for our practice, you can safely start with the normal Surya Namaskara, and if you feel strong, you can try few rounds of A or B. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Any other questions?
Jay, I have a question, Rashmi.
Yes, Rashmi.
So, as a novice yoga practitioner, do we follow do's and don'ts? Because when I check net or any other people, it's like the information is overwhelming. So, do you suggest some do's and don'ts for yoga, which we do?
What is overwhelming, Rashmi?
So, something like how when we should eat before the yoga practice, like before half an hour, or something like that. Those things. Do you
Yeah.
suggest something?
Yeah, I have some very basic things as part of the invite to this sessions.
Okay.
So basically not much, you cannot be having heavy stomach. So eat early, even if you're drinking tea or so, a bit earlier. So drink water, that's fine. And a hydrated body is important, otherwise you will get cramps. So eat early as much as possible before a yoga session. And otherwise, mornings and evenings are good times for practice. Before breakfast, before dinner, or like around this time. If you had dinner around 1 o'clock, 1:30, now this would be a very good time. And if you have having tea around 5, that's okay. And not like a heavy snack of budgies and just before the practice. I would avoid that. Yeah.
Okay. And after this yoga session, how much gap should we give for the next
Yeah.
snack or anything?
Bit of, see, Rashmi, all I will say is listen to your body. Right? For example, right now, are you hungry?
No.
Yeah, the body. And listen, right? If you're feeling hungry, eat. But the body may not feel hungry immediately after practice. In fact, you might want to meditate. I am ending the practice now because I said 6 to 7. But all we have done is to bring a certain state of experience which allows for you to continue either pranayama practice or meditation, whatever that you want to do. And so you might even do that. And when you start feeling hungry, maybe, I don't know, half hour later, when the body feels like it needs more calories, give it the calories it needs, just what it needs.
Sure.
So listen, right? Listen, and body will tell you what to do. And there is no better guru than that inner guru you already have.
Sure, sir.
Any other questions?
Hi Jay, Akila here.
Yes, Akila.
What was the last asana we practiced? Is it a Marjari asana? I didn't get that actually, that's why.
Last asana we practiced, is it? Anjeneyasana.
Anjeneyasana, okay. Yeah, thank you.
Sure. From Ashwa, right? From Ashwa Sanchalana.
Yeah, yes.
We
yes,
drop
Jay.
knee down. Yeah, it's
Correct.
Anjeneyasana. Yes.
Anjeneyasana, okay. Thank you. Jay.
Thank you. Other
And
questions?
yesterday's session was wonderful. Like the balancing was so good. Like as we used the prop.
Okay, nice. Yeah, use it. If it helps you, use it. Until you feel confident and you don't need, if you don't feel like you need it, and then at that time you discard it.
Yeah, and the balance was so good, like the posture, everything was so good. Like if you use the chair.
Glad you found it. And yeah, you can practice alignment much better with more confidence. You can get better aligned. Yes.
Sure. Thank you.
Sure. Other questions? Namaste.
Namaste.
Take care.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep safe.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.